Hello guys and welcome. Today I wanted to talk about how Minecraft can help you cure your depressions from loneliness, or how Minecraft can make you cope better with loneliness and depression resulting from loneliness. I know this sounds really crazy of me saying that there is a game out there that can help you feel less lonely. And what does Minecraft and loneliness in real life have in common? Everyone that starts our Minecraft world usually starts in the middle of nowhere, like some sort of forest. And I'm gonna be honest, like in my 30 years of life on this planet, from all the games that I've played, Minecraft is the most lonely game I have ever played in my life. Anyone that starts the game starts in the middle of nowhere. We create a world, we enter the world without any objectives or quests. Like most games have like a quest line or NPCs you can talk to. But in Minecraft there are none. You're literally all by yourself, maybe starting at a beautiful lake like this, and you're like, I'm here in this world now, what should I do? I'm all alone. Is here anyone? No, there's nobody. And you end up by yourself and you start to think, what should I do? Where should I go? And since it's a survival game, what you usually do is you look for some sheeps, you get their wool, you punch down some trees to get your first tools and everything, and you get started. And after a while you end up building a base, but you also come to realize that now you're living all by yourself in maybe some crazy huge base, or maybe like a castle that you built for yourself. And yeah, you sometimes come across different creatures like pigs that you can like breed and stuff and farm. But for the most part in Minecraft you are by yourself. I mean, there are exceptions if you're playing in multiplayer and you have like some friends to play with, but most people that are like super new to the game or that play at certain hours of the day, they don't have friends to play with, excuse me. And yeah, like here for example, this is like my first base I ever built. And when I built this, I soon came to realize I'm so lonely. And usually when people are lonely, after a while they get depressed because you feel crazy isolated and you're wondering, what's your purpose? Why are you in this world? What should you do today? But because the world in Minecraft is so big and because it's a survival game, you have to figure something out for yourself to survive and build your base, gather materials. And after a while, you also come across villages, and there are villagers, but you soon realize that you don't even belong to the villagers. They are like, even though they look very humanoid, there's some sort of different species. And when you go to those villagers, and you can actually also compare this in real life to like lonely people. A lot of lonely people in real life, they are misunderstood and there's some miscommunication. And when you talk to like villagers, all they say is huh. And it's like, you can't understand them and they can't understand you. They just stare at you and they don't know what the heck you're talking about, and they don't understand, and you don't understand them either. And that's how a lot of lonely and isolated people feel in real life as well, right? Like, you're talking to someone but they don't have maybe common hobbies, or they don't understand you well. And another sad part here is villagers can breed with other villagers, but you can't breed with them, so they only have love particles for each other. And a village is often sustaining by itself, like they can spawn iron golems for defense. So a village don't need you, and that's the only sort of humanoid NPC you encounter. I mean, there are hostile NPCs, the pillagers, but they will attack you and they're not friendly. They're literally your haters, just like in real life, right? And you even feel isolated in villages. So how does, like, everything I say sounds so sad, but how does Minecraft help you now cure or lessen your depression resulting from loneliness? If you are playing Minecraft and you build your base and you're in this world, you come to realize that there's so much stuff to do by yourself. Like, you can farm by yourself and get yourself some dinner, go out and explore, enjoy the landscape, have a look at everything. You can also start cultivating some plants here, like we have some freaking berry bushes here. You can build yourself a boat and go on a journey. You can go fishing, and there's just so much stuff to do. And what I came to realize while playing Minecraft all by myself, all lonely, starting in the middle of nowhere, making my first base, I came to realize that why am I not doing something similar in real life? Like, a lot of people that feel lonely and bored and that are maybe depressed from it, they don't even consider doing stuff like, hey, maybe I should buy some seeds from a supermarket and start cultivating some flowers or plants, maybe in my balcony or garden. Hey, why don't I go to the forest and take a walk by myself? Maybe do some jogging or sports by myself. And what we often are missing in real life when we are like lonely, ideas what to do. Like I had a friend back in the day that didn't have many friends, and I was basically his like only friend, and he kept calling me quite a lot, and I was so busy studying because this was like my last year of high school at this time, and I had to prepare for the final exams, and he always kept calling me and asked me, hey Marcel, can you come out, like can we do something together, please, let's go out. And I was like, no, sorry, I can't because I have to study, the exams are coming and stuff. And he ended up being really, really depressed, and he would like post some sad stuff on Facebook and things, and I was like, oh wow, what's wrong with that guy? So I told this guy, how about you play some video games, or you go outside, do some sports, or maybe you start getting some pets, like just like in Minecraft, you can start like a freaking cow farm or something. And at first he didn't listen, so I told him about some games like World of Warcraft, Diablo. And he ended up getting, actually it was Diablo. And then he was like playing the game, and he would sometimes go to the forest just like I told him by himself. And he actually told me that he felt less lonely and less depressed. That was because he was so active, he was like doing stuff. And the same is in Minecraft. Even though you are like super lonely here, there's just so much stuff to do. Like there's things you can farm. There are like villages you can upgrade, and even though you don't really belong to them and you are like sort of like excluded from their society because you are almost like your own species or something. I mean, just look at us players, we don't even look like the villagers. And there are no quests or anything, so in Minecraft you're just the same like in real life when you are lonely, because if you're not lonely in real life, you have quests with friends, like you're going on a journey with friends. Hey, the quest today is let's go to the movie theater and watch a movie together, or the quest today is hey, let's go out and play some football together, let's make a team. Like you have quests with friends. But if you're by yourself, you don't have quests until you give yourself quests. And that's the same thing in Minecraft. In Minecraft you give yourself quests. Like for me to build those houses here was a quest that I gave myself. The villagers didn't ask me to put this freaking bench down here to build this nice little house here. I did that by myself. Same with those freaking chickens here. I ended up farming them myself. I mean those eggs, throwing them in and further breeding them. And yeah, I think they are ready. Let's breed them again. And this all resulted by myself giving myself missions and stuff to do. And why did this one spawn outside? Okay, that's weird. And if you look at real life and Minecraft, real life is also quite diverse. Like in real life you can do so many things, from playing video games to even growing freaking plants, going to the forest to take maybe like a walk or go hiking, do some sports. You could also do some fitness, just work on yourself, or maybe do some art. Like you can become like some sort of artist and I don't know, draw pictures, maybe write songs. Like there's all sorts of creativity that you can manifest in like different sort of works, right? And it's just like in Minecraft. And each time I felt lonely, I used to just play video games. Like I was this kind of person, even though I did go outside to walk. Most of the time, probably like 80% of the time when I felt lonely or depressed, I would end up playing video games. And Minecraft did something very funny to me. Each time I was playing Minecraft and I saw like, let's say the taiga forest, like here I saw some freaking flowers, some animals. I would go outside when I was bored, especially when I was like younger and even now, and I would watch freaking animals in nature, just take walks, enjoy the fresh air, watch the sun go down, even by myself. And while doing that, I would listen to some freaking music or so. And I mean, the same is happening here in Minecraft. You're just running around, exploring, and suddenly you get those lo-fi tracks playing in your game, right? Like for example Sweden or something. Like there are a lot of really interesting songs, and you get to enjoy a lot of the environment. You get to build crazy things, and you're always just so busy also focusing getting some food, like maybe getting some steak, collecting some coal so you can power your furnace or make a campfire. And because Minecraft keeps you so busy, since it's a survival game and unlike real life you start literally with zero, you end up realizing how important it is for your mind and for your own happiness to be active. I think we humans, we don't get depressed because we are lonely, but we get depressed because we're not doing anything. If you're not doing anything and you're just like sitting around at home, like maybe watching out of your window, you get easily bored. So it's time for some freaking activity. And if there are people like those villagers that don't freaking speak your language, they don't understand what you're talking about, you can tell them how cool Minecraft is, or how much you like a certain anime series, and like, oh, I don't like this anime, I watch I don't know, a different kind of series, I just watch action movies, I'm not into animes. So you feel like disconnected from them, just like I do with those villagers. But you're still part of this world and you still do something. Maybe you still contribute to their society by building them houses. And yeah, there's just so much stuff you can do. And in real life you can do that much as well. And that's something we often overlook. And Minecraft, each time I play it, makes me realize that life is just so full of ideas and things you can do. You can do a lot of stuff. You can edit videos. You can write songs. You can just go outside to take walks, sports. You can be creative, draw pictures. You can freaking take a chair, go outside to some park, freaking draw a tree or something. Like, there's just so much stuff in real life you can do. And the only cure for depression or loneliness is being busy. And that's what Minecraft is teaching the players as well. I don't think they made it like that on purpose. Like, to be honest, I don't believe that the developers were like, oh, there are a lot of depressed people out there, let's make a game that cures depression. But why making this game? And because they made it so isolated and so lonely, but still wanted the players to have fun and enjoy it. And I don't know anyone, to be honest, that said Minecraft is boring. Like, I know that some people don't like Minecraft because of the graphics, or it's not their genre of the game, but those that are willing to try a survival game in the genre, I've never heard anyone say like Minecraft is super boring, I won't even play this for like a half hour or so. And even though it's the loneliest game I ever played, it's still pretty enjoyable. And just look at that, here are some freaking cows, and I kept breeding them, we have so many. And what am I going to do here? I'm going to jump in there now. And I'm going to freaking get some steak. I need some dinner. Alright, some more steak, please. I need steak. Give me steak. Okay, now we have some food back. And we even got some leather. Yo. Where's the freaking carpet? Don't tell me I don't have a carpet here. I just put one on top. Like, guys, there's just so much to do and explore, and I hope if you're lonely and you have watched this video and watched it till the end, and I've heard like my own experiences, the experiences of my friends, and what I've learned from Minecraft, that you yourself will try this. If you are bored and you feel lonely, try to play some Minecraft and get inspired by this game. Look to, I don't know, look to start, like, maybe start growing some trees. Maybe collect some pets, build yourself some freaking castle, just get crazy creative, and then just reflect on your life. Like, aren't there any things that you would like to try even though you are by yourself? Like, how would it be if you go, for example, to the store and buy some cool game? Or how about you start drawing? How about you start writing songs? How about you just start watching your most favorite series? Like, there's a lot of stuff in real life that can keep us busy so we don't feel lonely and depressed. And if you realize that the world is so big and you're the one that paints the picture of what you want to do next, just like in Minecraft, because here you have no objective, you make the objectives and missions and quests yourself. Try to do that in real life and you will realize you are less lonely, you are less depressed. Because loneliness and depression from loneliness comes mostly from not doing anything. If you're busy, you don't feel so lonely. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and you also see some similarities now between real life and Minecraft. And yeah, recently we started streaming on Twitch, so feel free to follow me on Twitch. We are currently going for affiliate and we're getting closer and closer to the goal. We just need some more followers, but hey. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. And I wish everyone a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.